Today on Ricki Lake, you told her that you loved her to get her to sleep with you. They pretend to like you, but they really can't stand you. Didn't you think that this might hurt her feelings?
I got mine. No, you don't get yours.
He has no respect for anything.
So why are you friends with him then? Fake friends, fess up.
I can't stand you. I want you to leave me alone.
Did you know that she didn't like you?
I don't care. I don't need him.
And the biggest surprise, David Letterman and Paul Schaefer. Don't miss the next Ricki Lake. Hello there, and welcome to the show. Okay, it's time for tonight's top 10 list from the home office in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Wait. Okay, that's yours. Thanks so very much. Okay, now for the real topic. We've all heard the saying, if you don't have something nice to say, don't say it at all. Well, my guests today say they've been keeping their mouths shut for too long. They've been nice and friendly to people in their lives that they really never liked in the first place. Today, they'll shatter their silence and tell their friends straight out, I pretend to like you, but surprise, I can't stand you. To you, could you be friends with that person? That is a question that Deborah has been asking herself every day that she's known Janelle, who is backstage in her isolation booth and doesn't know Deborah's here today. Tell me, what is Janelle like as a friend?
What is she like? She's a big impulsive liar. I mean, I hate that she lies to me. We be together 24/7, and she constantly tells me lies. And we've been together for so long, and it's time for me to let her know, you can stop lying to me. If we're going to be friends, we're going to be friends. You don't have to lie to me for nothing.
All right. Deborah, how long is long? How long are we talking about?
How long is long? About 7 or 8 years we've been together. It's always been lies.
What did she lie about?
2 years ago, I had a son. And everyone told me that she was sleeping around with my son's father. And I've never called him, actually. You know, I've never called him. But one day when my son was about a month old, I took my baby to over his house one morning because I wanted him to watch my son. And he come out the house in a bathrobe and everything. And something just told me that morning not to get out the car, you know. And come to find out, she was stuck in the house with him, you know. And everybody's like, why are y'all still friends, Deborah?
Yeah, that's my question to you. Why are you still friends?
Because I'm going to tell you something about her. She's not a bad person. She just got a lying problem. She'll do anything in the world for me. That's no lie.
She's not a bad person, but yet you brought her here today to tell her, surprise, I really can't stand you.
I'm on top of your game, and you need to stop telling me damn lies. It's time to get rid. It's time to get rid. I'm ready to tell her just that.
Well, let's bring Janelle out of isolation. Here she comes. Oh, Janelle! Hi, Janelle. Deborah brought you all this way to tell you something.
Janelle is something that's been on my mind and it's been on my heart, and it's just time for me to let you know that I mean, for us to be friends, I don't want you lying to me no more. I want you to be honest with me about everything. I mean, if we're going to be friends, I want us to be friends. I want us to be partners. I mean, because I love you for everything that you done for me. Really, I have. But I don't want you lying to me no more.
I haven't lied to you about anything.
You haven't lied about anything?
No.
Well, Deborah?
Okay, the one thing that I'm going to tell you, the reason why I brought you, the one thing that's been bothering me so much is the fact is, you know, it's about my baby's daddy, and I don't want you to bring his name up. But Janelle, the reason why, because my heart has been, but my heart ain't been right ever since I've been hearing it, and I want to hear from you. I want you to be honest, and I want you to tell me, Deborah, it's not so, because I'm going to tell you something. I love you to death, and I don't need this in my life. Deborah, you only just listen to your sister, and your sister just make a lot of difference. I do not mess with him. I do not have anything to do with him. You knew back then before he was in my past, and that was a longer time ago. But Janelle, but you knew that before. I know, but even his cousins, them. You can't go by what everybody else say. I mean, people even said they don't see him leaving from your house. You know he don't leave from my house. Wait a minute, even when Kanaji was born, they told me that she was in his house that morning. But Deborah, you only going by hearsay. You can't always go by hearsay.
Well, where were you the morning that she had her baby?
Not the morning not when he was born. It's like he was a month old, and I went to ask him to watch the baby for me.
And you heard that Janelle was there with him?
I watched, I asked my baby's father to watch the baby for me, and it's just been a mess. But you can't go by hearsay. Her sister tell her this, her sister tell her that. It's like it was about a week ago. Me and her was in the car. I mean, before everything okay. When it's just me and her.
Janelle, get your story straight.
Between me and you, because I'm gonna tell you something. You is considered a sister to me because you was there for me, and like I told the audience, you was there when I had my last baby. You was there for me when nobody else was, and I love you for that. But if we're gonna be down together, I don't need no lies, not little lies, not no lies. I don't no lies. Anything I ask you for, I know you do it for me. I told them that you do anything in the world for me.
Yes, ma'am.
If she causes all that trouble on you, why do you remain friends with her? I understand, like, breaking away from
You can't say I caused a lot of trouble to her.
Over what she's been saying, like, it's harder for her to be friends with you.
My point of view about it. The reason why I'm friends with her.
Anyways.
I mean, are you going to remain friends?
Yes, I mean, don't get me wrong. I just wanted to confront her. After all this time, I never have said anything.
Because you said a lot of not so nice things about Janelle. You said Janelle is a compulsive liar.
Yeah, I mean,
okay?
everybody said, even her mother. Everybody. You can't go by what everybody says. You have told me lies. You can't go by what everybody else say. Whatever. I don't want to, whatever. But Janelle, only man, answering your question, the reason why I'm remaining friends with her is because my mama always brought me in the house that I come in. You don't enter the kingdom of heaven holding a grudge. I don't hold a grudge on nobody.
Even if she's sleeping with your baby's father.
Whatever.
Deborah,
yes.
Even if she's sleeping with the baby's father.
I mean, I'm not saying she's sleeping with him now, because I'm not with him now. That's the portion that it's always been in my heart that I wanted to get out, to let her know that she don't have to lie to me about nothing, because I love her for her. She don't have to pretend to be nobody else. I love her for herself, and she don't have to lie to me. But she can't say I slept with him because she ain't never seen me together. Nobody never seen us together, so they can't sit there and say that they done seen me with him.
All right, well, I guess only you and the guys know for
And
sure.
God.
And God. All right. Fair enough. Coming up next, this man told a woman he loved her so she would have sex with him. Well, she did, and now he wants to come clean and tell her that he can't stand her. We'll be right back.
I mean, what I did was wrong. It was my very first time I ever done that. I ain't the best looking man in the world. I ain't all that, and I understand that.
There have been people in my past that I really pretended to like, that I really hated just to be politically correct.
I definitely have pretended that I like someone that I've hated.
If they're nice to me, I'm not going to be mean to them.
I've probably done it because it's been in a business situation or a social situation, and it's just easier.
Today we're talking to people who have been pretending to like people in their lives that they really can't stand and finally want to come clean. I'd like you to meet Brett. He says he's been pretending to love Trish so he can have sex with her whenever he wants to. Trish is in her isolation booth right now and doesn't know why Brett has brought her here today. Well, Brett, what do you have to say for yourself?
I I got mine. I ain't that bad, y'all. This is the first time I've ever did it. I mean, it's the first time, I swear it, y'all.
So what did you do? What exactly did you do? You told her that you loved her to get her to sleep with you?
This is the whole beginning of it. Like, I used to run a BP station a couple years ago. Okay, and then I moved to a Winston Cup racing team. You know, after that, I got a better job and went on about my business. But she used to come in there, you know, she used to do a lot of stuff and act stupid. So I thought, well, this is a prime candidate. I mean, that was it. You asked, that's the truth. So if y'all want to dog me, I don't care.
Yeah, you know, Brett, I do want to dog you. I mean, Brett, didn't you really think about the consequences? Didn't you think that this might hurt her feelings?
Yes, but, now wait a minute now. How many people out here now, including yourself, get, you know, you got an answer machine, yank stuff, anyway, and next, you said I had 50, I think it was 51 or 52 messages on my answer machine, all by her, every 10 minutes. And my witnesses swear to God, this young lady right here last night, we all was at the same hotel and everything, she called her 28 times within 24 hours.
Well, then why?
That's irritating.
Well, why?
That's irritating.
Brett, it's really simple. Why then did you tell her that you loved her?
To get mine. Well, I take it. Well, yeah, I mean, what I did was wrong. It was my very first time I ever done that. I ain't the best looking man in the world. I ain't all that, and I understand that. I mean, and I'm sorry for it, and you know, I do want to come clean about it. I know it's gonna hurt her feelings, you know, but I'm sorry. I mean, the damage has been done. What can I do?
No, the damage is about to be done.
No, the damage has been done. This started at 8 o'clock this morning.
Well, are you ready to
I
come
kicked
clean?
her out of the hotel room at 11 last night.
So, Brett...
No, we had 2 different hotel rooms. Just make that clear, okay.
All right. So, Brett, you are ready to tell her this news.
I'm telling her, you know, I'm sorry for what I've done. I apologize, you know. I'm sorry.
All right. Well, we're gonna bring Trish out, but you know what? I'm pretty concerned as to how she's going to take this. So I'm going to do something that I've never done before. Will you please bring a chair up for me too? Because I'm going to sit next to her while you tell her this news, Brett. Trish, come on out here. That it could be something good and it could be something not so good, right?
Right.
Brett has something that he wants to tell you.
What I'm going to tell you, you know, you've hounded me all about this. You want to know what it's about, so I'm going to tell you what it's about. It's nothing good. And I'm going to tell you now, okay? When we get home, get out of my life, stay out of my life, do not call my house anymore. I'm sorry for what I've done to you. I apologize. And I mean this from the bottom of my heart. And I know they probably don't believe that, but I do.
If you was a real man, you wouldn't have brought on TV to tell her you were
Brett, can I ask you something? How do you live with yourself?
That's a good question as of right now.
Trish, you don't need a jerk like this in your life. And ladies, out there, you at home, you don't need a jerk like this. Trish, are you okay?
Yeah.
Do you have anything you want to say to him?
Why did you do this to me? You know how much I care for you. I know you for years. You have no right to do this to me.
That's the truth.
Brett, Trish, you know this isn't about you. This is about Brett. And he has a lot of growing up to do.
That's true.
And now you
I
know.
agree with that. And what you're a nice lady. You really are. You're a hard worker. I know that. But only thing I do got to say, because I see this a lot on TV, do not. All men are not dogs. I may be a dog. I'm just saying, don't judge me and then all men together. Because not everybody's not like that. She
Anybody want to say anything to fine young Brett? Yes.
Brett, all men may not be dogs, but you are a dog, okay? Okay. And number two, and number two, you sat up here and you say, I'm going to get mine. No, you going to get yours. It's all gonna come back to you, okay? Because a girl like her, she don't deserve it, okay?
I know that.
A guy like you,
That's one reason why I came here. So she will know now.
Oh, so you're doing this, Brett, you're doing this out of the goodness of your heart.
Let me tell you, wait a minute. For the last 6 months, I have tried to get her out of my life. I have told her, don't call me no more. Have I not? Be honest. Be honest.
Yes?
And how many times have I told you, Trish, leave me alone?
Okay, Brett, when was the last time you slept with Trish?
Last night. Well, wait a minute. It never finished, though. It maybe 2 minutes, none never exchanged fluid-wise, it never did. It never did.
Does anybody, excuse me, guys, does anybody have anything nice that they can say to Trish? Yes, stand up.
I think that he's garbage, and I suggest you take him to the curb.
Yes.
You deserve better, and you can get it. He is nothing. You can do much better.
Trish, do you feel better at least knowing now what kind of guy he is?
Yeah.
Because now you can detach yourself from him and really find a real man. Next up, she's been nice to her ex-boyfriend because he owes her money, but she wants to tell him she can't stand him, and she's also got a surprise for him that you don't want to miss. Don't go away.
You shouldn't tell them because there's no point in telling someone that you don't like them.
You should tell them, because sometimes that person keep bothering you or coming up to you, talking to you.
I just wouldn't bother with them at all. I wouldn't pretend I like them, I just wouldn't bother with them.
Sometimes it's just easier to remain friends with your ex, especially when they owe you money. Meet Adrian. She wants to tell her former boyfriend Glenn that he'll never get her back because she flat out hates his guts. Glenn is backstage in our isolation booth and doesn't know why he's here today. Adrian, why have you been pretending?
Because if I don't pretend, he will never give me my money. Every guy I go with, he wants to fight. Everyone, even the one I'm with now, he wants to fight him. Every day I hear the same thing.
So you're saying he wants you back?
He says no, but I know he does. But he tells his girlfriend no, but...
How much money are we talking about?
$220.
So for a measly $220, you've been pretending to like him when in fact you actually can't stand him.
Yep.
And you want to come clean today? Why?
Because I'm sick of him. I don't want him. He calls me. But his girlfriend...
Why are you looking this way?
His girlfriend's over there.
His girlfriend's over there. Hi, can you stand up, please? What's your name?
Patty.
Hi, Patty. What do you think about that?
I don't care. I really don't.
You don't care?
She knows. She says it herself. That he still has feelings for me. He wants me back. She's there when he sits there and says he wants to fight everybody.
So why are you with him if you still have feelings for her?
Oh, he denies it.
He denies it. Well, should we hear from him? Oh, Glenn? Adrian brought you all this way to tell you something.
Glenn, I can't stand you. I want you to leave me alone. Stop lying, because you know you want me back, but I just won't go with you, and I just want my money. And stop fighting, trying to fight every guy.
Glenn, what do you think about that?
Not true.
Not true.
I don't want her back.
You don't want her back.
Nope.
Did you know that she didn't like you?
I really don't care.
You got anything you want to say to her?
Well, I don't want it, that's for sure.
You don't want her. All right, well, Adrian, do you have more you want to tell Glenn?
Yeah. Tell him now.
Now's probably the best time.
No.
Bite your tongue, lady.
You thought you were cheating on me? You're wrong, because the last 6 months I was cheating on you.
Who wins?
Rob.
Rob. Well, you know what? We have Rob here. On the count of 3, guys. 1, 2, 3. So, Adrian, it must feel good to get this off of your chest.
He thought he got one over on me. He didn't. He thought I was faithful, but I wasn't.
2 wrongs don't make a right.
I wonder, do you think she's getting that $220 back? Yes, ma'am.
I want to know if Adrian, if you really didn't like Glenn, then why did you call House looking for him all the time?
When did I call last, Eliana?
Oh, you're a friend. You know these two.
Now.
When did you call there a few times and tell you stop calling and you call my house looking for Glenn? Where's Glenn? Where's Glenn? Where's Glenn? Get off this house. Please. Please.
Eliana, is that why you were on the other line when I was on the phone? He just told you that because Glenn wanted me to come over. Now.
Adrian, Glenn, I got to say, you don't seem that surprised.
I don't care.
You don't care.
I don't care.
So, Adrian, where'd you get this idea that he cares?
He's just lying because there's girls in the audience. That's the only reason why.
All right, come on over here.
You don't know.
What do you guys?
Eliana.
Yes, sir.
Are these serious relationships, or they seem kind of frivolous?
Well, me and him went out for 2.5 years, but
And for the last 6 months, you were cheating with Rob.
because he cheated on me and I took him back every time. I was stupid.
Well, not anymore. Rob, are you just chilling over there?
Sure.
All right. It's a good thing you were here, Rob. Thank you. Next up, this man tells his childhood friend he loves his cool car but can't stand him. Stick around.
Normally my sharp tongue is aimed at celebrities, but later I'm going to give these guests a piece of my mind.
If there was somebody in my life, if I really hated, I would have told them.
If I didn't like somebody, I would pull them to the side and tell them, listen, I really don't like you.
I'll tell them nice. Listen, me, I don't get along with you.
I would like if we weren't friends anymore, if you would keep your distance from me or stay away from me because we don't get along.
That's what I do too. I would tell them nicely. Most of us select our friends because we admire their wit, personality, and charm. But what happens when the only thing you like about your friend is the car that they drive? That's why Damon is friends with George. And George is backstage in an isolation booth and doesn't know why he's here. Is that true, Damon?
Definitely true. Why else would I have him as a friend?
I don't know. You tell me.
Picture it like this. I mean, he has more to lose with him dumping me as a friend than I have dumping him. Today is the day I feel I can just let him go. The state that he lives in, I'm about to leave college. I don't need him on my coattail any longer. I'm bringing on this show to tell him that today.
But do you understand how you're coming off right now? Because you're coming off like a big jerk.
I can't help it.
You can't help that.
I can't help
It's going to come in handy when you try to make more friends, isn't it?
I already have my friends. I already have my selected group of friends that I want to hang with and that I want to be mine. Selected.
All right.
Already
Well,
selected.
Damon, just let us in. Tell us what's so great about this car.
It's a hooked up 95 Camry, voice-activated telephone. Hey, who has a voice-activated cellular phone in this crowd? Raise your hand. Raise.
Apparently you don't either. George is the one who owns the phone.
Hooked up rims. It might as well be mine. I'm in the car most of the time. I'm the one that gets most attention from it, so it's mine. Okay?
Are we ready to meet George? George, come on out here. Yes, I'm fine. Why don't you move your seat back in
I want to
line?
symbolize how he's always riding the coattail.
Okay, now that you've drawn us back, could you go back to where you were? Thank you. Thank you, Damon. Okay, now, what was it you wanted to tell George?
George, it's been nice ride, quote unquote. So. Are we speechless?
I think, Damon, could you be quiet for 1 second? I think I speak for the whole audience when I say that Damon did come on here to tell you that he doesn't really like you, he really can't stand you, but you know what? You're the one who's winning because you don't need a friend like this, George. And might I add that George is the one with the fresh car. George, do you have anything you want to say to your friend, ex-friend Damon?
Bro, I really don't need you, know what I'm saying? I got the honeys, I got the ride, you know what I'm saying? What you got? What you got?
I know why he don't want to hang with the other boy, because he look good and he don't.
Set it straight.
I got a couple things for you, bro. First of all, you the tell, because you hiding behind him. You on his passenger side. He the one that's driving you. Well, stupid, you're also. And boom, and you need a friend. Now here I am, all right? I got one.
That much, you're not even up to par. I at least gave my man this much credit, teach him what's up to par and what's not, and you're not. So, bet, you know.
You're acting like George is charity or something.
How you doing, Ricky? We're back again.
Am I wrong in saying that George is fine? And he thought enough of this show to wear a tie, too. Yes, ma'am, what do you want to say?
I gotta say to you, you ain't all that. And for you, baby, you look mighty good. What's up? Yes. Why do you have to use him for his car? Do you have a car?
I'm sorry, I don't. It didn't start out that way.
No.
It's like, it is out that way.
Yes or no? Do you have a car?
No.
Oh, no, I don't.
Okay, enough said. When we come back, this man will be surprised when a friend tells him he's a rude, crude, flamboyant dude with a bad attitude. You don't want to miss this. But it hurts even more when you find out they were spread by a friend. Meet Frank. Frank says his friend Octavio doesn't have a kind word to say about anyone. Octavio is waiting backstage in our isolation booth and doesn't know why he's here today. So why are you friends with him then?
To be nice. We have mutual friends, and it's for their sake, basically. I have to be nice, or I'm told to be nice to him because we're invited to places here and there, and I'm just told to. I have to.
So why isn't he up to your standards? What's wrong with him?
He's a flamboyant person. I mean, he's gay, and he announces it. I mean, he walks funny. He makes rude comments to everybody. He has no respect for anything. Nobody.
Because he walks funny.
He makes it known. I mean, he draws attention to himself, and I mean, we've had more.
Maybe that's part of his individuality. Maybe that's who he is.
No, it's part of him wanting attention. He wants attention constantly. It has to be drawn to him. He thinks he's better than everybody and anybody.
Well, let's see for ourselves, shall we? Octavio, come on out here. Your friend, Frank, brought you here to tell you something.
Tavo, I'm tired of your little flamboyantness. You think you're better than everybody else. It's time to hang up your crown, honey, because you ain't queen. Okay, what are you trying to say? That, that I'm a little bitch or something? The words came out of your mouth. Well, if you don't like my attitude or you don't like who I am, you don't have to talk to me anymore. You know what I mean? I tolerate you for everybody else. I mean, mutual friends, respect. I mean, we go out together, other friends' places, houses. I mean, it has to be for them.
It's not, Frank, that you're jealous of Octavio.
No, not at all. So why do you keep talking to me? If you don't like, you don't like me, why do you keep talking to me?
Yeah.
It's for for friends' sake.
So you're phony. You're phony.
We have mutual friends. I mean, his friends are my friends, vice versa. And it's like, I have to be nice. I'm not going to...
Well, I have to say what you did today was not nice.
Well, it was either me or everybody else.
So, Octavio, how do you feel knowing that Frank really doesn't like you and that he's been pretending to like you?
Like he's phony, because, if I don't like you, why am I going to be talking to you? Okay? If I have something against you, why don't I just, instead of playing, I like you, let's go out, let's go do this and this and that, why don't you just tell me, you know what, I don't like you, I don't want to hang out with you no more? Fine, I'm not going to cry for him.
You're up, ma'am.
Okay, first of all, Brad, you talked about you was just doing that to get yours. You and Devon need to go and get yours and get you some more shoes.
Yes, sir.
I want to find out, who you live for? You live for your friends or you live for yourself?
Excuse me?
You live for your friends or yourself?
Myself.
So why you gotta listen to their friends and then do all this all crazy? You should live for yourself, okay? Don't worry about him. Let him go.
I'm not, believe me.
Yeah, you don't seem to be sweating it, are you?
No.
So did you not like him either?
I mean, I don't talk to him anymore. After, you know, we haven't talked for a couple of months till now, I guess. You know.
Why? Yeah, I don't know. Why'd you do this? Frank, why'd you go ahead and bring him on national television and tell him you don't like him if you haven't been speaking to him for months?
If I haven't spoken to him for months?
Yeah.
Well, last time we seen each other was a couple of weekends ago.
Was this for attention, Frank?
For attention? No, I did attention. I am attention.
Coming up next, Michael Musto shoots from the hip. Don't go away. Today we have been talking to people who protected life, people that they really can't stand. Joining us today is Village Voice gossip columnist Michael Musto, who is known for his brutal honesty when it comes to his opinion about others. Please welcome Michael Musto. Thank you both for being here. Michael, you have some advice?
Yes, I do. First, a little poem for Deborah and Janelle. Janelle, forsooth, girl, you better be telling the truth, girl. Deborah will punch your tooth in if you don't start truthin'. Forget those mendacities and find some veracities, or you are going to hell. I'm warning you, Janelle. But I actually think that of all the friendships, this one has the most hope. That's sweet.
Janelle, you're not lying, are you?
This is my best friend.
Okay.
They're going to be fine.
All right.
They're going to be fine.
What about Brett?
Brett, to cut Brett a little slack, he was honest. You know, everyone's ganging up on him. I think he did grow up today.
Let me tell y'all something. You know you need to be quiet, all right?
I was coming to your defense.
Okay, I know. What I did, y'all, and I mean this from about the heart.
Now, hold up. Let's hear him out.
I'm pretty confused now. Wait a minute, please. When I was up today, it started off on a real bad note. I was so mad, and I was saying, I'm going to just have to do it. But as she sat there and she done what she done, you know, she got upset, and I am just so confused.
But you know what?
I know when I first come out, I know y'all was going to slam me. You have the right. You know, you was even in the right. You know, that's the truth. You know, she has the right to know what.
I was going to defend him, but I don't want to now. I think this is going to be fun, and we're all going to get together and help her find a new boyfriend. Like,
But, Brett, just to get you straight, that was an apology.
That was, honestly, y'all may believe if you do. It was from the heart. I'm sorry. That was it. That was
Okay.
from the heart.
Okay. All right. Michael, do you want to talk about Adrian and Glenn?
I'm sorry, folks. It's poetry time again. Glenn and Adrian, get it through your skull. Your relationship is void and null. She says that you're a cheat and you are really batty. First you cheated on her. Now you want to cheat on Patty? Maybe you're the kind of guy for whom they make dog collars. And by the way, you owe her $200. Anyway, they're even now. They both cheated on each other. Whoop-de-doo. You know, Adrian, I don't care if he owes you $1 million. Just move on, take him to court or whatever, but it's all over.
All right.
Money.
What about Damon and George?
Damon, you need a voice-activated wake-up call. I mean, you say that George is tacky, but what could be tackier than using somebody for a car? You know, and George, you don't need anybody's coattails because every everybody agrees you look pretty fine.
And finally, what about Octavio and Frank?
Well, Frank, you're tired of Octavio's finger snapping, but it looks like you got the biggest finger snap of all. He only needs you.
Thank you, Michael, very much. We'll be right back after this. Don't go away. Today, we've been talking to people who have let their friends know that they can't stand them. The foundation for all friendships is trust and honesty. If you're pretending to like someone that you really don't, you're not being honest with your friend or yourself. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Promotional fees have been paid by the